it's Lana here, and today I'm bringing you guys a fancy updo. I was actually inspired by a post that I saw on Instagram. I'll try to link it right here, and I knew that some of you guys would be interested in seeing if this worked out on curly hair, so that's what I'm here for. So leave me a comment down below, tell me what you need this fancy updo for. Is it a prom? Is it a wedding? Is it a quinceañera? Leave it in the comment section down below. Also, by the way, don't mind my hair. This is temporary. Just don't even look at it. We are about to head into the season of proms, weddings. Curly hair is about to be popping because the sun is out, the sun is shining. I'm in my element. Lana summer is the place to be, so you're in the right place. Just make sure you're subscribed, turn on your notifications to make sure you don't miss anything. Now that that's all been said, make sure you've got a cold drink and let's get into it. So I'm just gonna spray my hair with water. This is actually just gonna help my hair to detangle, because usually, as you guys know, I would never usually brush my hair when it's dry because I need conditioner, you know, like conditioner helps your hair to be detangled, so it's a lot less stress on your hair. We don't have any conditioner right now, but what we do have is the Care Detangling Conditioning Mist. So I'm gonna spray this through my hair. God, I look like a wet seal right now. And I'm actually going to separate my hair as well to make this easier. Down the middle, or wherever it wants to separate. It doesn't have to be like an exact split. It's just like where my hair wants to go, that's where it's going to go. If I just like try to rip it apart, then I'm going to create breakage. So I don't want to do that. Let's just separate it right here, okay? So when my hair's a little bit damp and it's got the detangling conditioning mist on it, then I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to start brushing out my hair, because that's going to make it a lot easier to work with. So the process begins. So if you've been watching my channel for a while, then you know that you should start brushing from the bottom. Just make sure you get all the tangles out here first, and then when you get the tangles out here, then you can start moving up and getting the tangles out a bit higher up, and you work your way all the way up to the top. And that's the best way to detangle your hair without breaking it, because if you just try to start straight from the top and go down, then you're gonna get so many snags and tears, and it's just like ripping it out, you know. Now I can just go straight through this part because I started from the bottom and worked my way up.
Started from the bottom, now we're here.
You know, on this step, your hair did not need to be soaking wet. It didn't even need to be really damp. It just needed to be a tiny bit wet, just to help disperse the detangling mist. Ooh, this cold water feels nice in this hot weather, actually. Keep going, you can do it. If you're doing this on a smaller child, then I would definitely recommend getting some sort of like detangling brush. Like this one is a tangle teaser. I don't know what one it is, but this is what it looks like. And honestly, I remember when I was little and I used to have my hair brushed and it used to hurt like hell. Definitely try out a tangle teaser though, because they don't hurt. You little girls are not going to be crying when they get their hair done. That's what I recommend. I'm just gonna wrap this up and get it out of the way. You can tie it or just wrap it, whatever works for you, it doesn't matter. And now we've got to detangle this part as well. We are saints for what we go through with our curly hair. You ever get this literal bird's nest? Oh my god. Right, when I get a bit like this, I feel like this needs a little bit of a human intervention. Like I actually need to go in and fix what's happening here before I take a brush to it. Let's just put this right. Oh my god. Some oil just to keep my hair feeling soft, feeling like workable, you know, slippery. So this is the Be Large Replenish Oil Mist. You want to separate it again, and then you want to take about an inch. So measure an inch with your fingers, this much from the front of your head. You want to take this section going all the way around your head. So keep it an inch, right? Just tie this loosely first of all. Tie this part away so it doesn't get in your way for a second. So with this out of the way, now you can do this section. So what you need to do with this is take some gel, okay, because you want this to lay pretty flat. Taking some gel, I'm gonna rub it together in my hands. I'm just only gonna do this front part right here, okay? Just this, because I want this to lay really flat. And then I'm gonna take my brush and I'm gonna brush it all up. So you really wanna get to a point where your hair is really smooth, like as if you were doing a sleek bun, which we kind of are, but not. So your hair to be really smooth, really tangle free. So I think I've now achieved that, so I'm just gonna tie this up right here. Do you know what I could go for right now? A donut. Ta-da! You want to put this around your hair like this, right? Kind of secure it with some bobby pins. You kind of just shove it into the donut and you link it into your hair like this. I'm going to do 4, so I'm going to put another one at the front as well. You want to take your hair and you just want to evenly spread it around the donut. Can you guys hear me under here? Hello! So what I'm saying is you really want to make sure there's no tangles, because then you're going to be annoyed in the next stage. Make sure that the whole bun, the whole donut needs to be covered, and that's why it helps out buy a donut that's the same color as your hair. So I know they do blonde donuts, brown donuts, black donuts. So if you've got black hair like me, then that's why I went for a black donut. It makes it a lot easier to try and cover up this donut with your hair. I'm actually gonna take some hairspray. This stuff smells really nice. Okay, so that's locked in place. Now go ahead and take your little elastic key and squeeze this over your donut. You see how sleek that makes it? Like this donut? So sleek. So go ahead and re-wet your hair if you feel like it's dried out, because that's gonna make the next part so much easier to deal with. You're gonna need to do a French braid. So if you guys don't know how to do a French braid, I have a video for that. You know how in a French braid you take a section from the left, you take a section from the right, you take a section from the left, you take a section from the right. So that's what we're gonna do, but we're gonna do it blending all this in, okay? So we're gonna take a bit here. We're gonna take a bit here. And let's just take our middle section is gonna be a blend of both of that, okay? So this is our middle section. The middle section is a piece of both. And we're just gonna do like a normal French braid, okay? Not an inverted French braid. So for the regular French braid, you're gonna take the pieces of hair over instead of under, if that makes sense. So if you just watch what I'm doing here. So with every piece of hair that I take in from the outside, I take it over the middle section and it becomes the middle section. And it brings a piece of hair in with it. So this takes it in from the left side, and then we go ahead and we do the other side, and it takes a piece of hair from the right side. So all the pieces of hair coming from the right side are from the bottom section of hair, and all the pieces of hair that are coming in from the left side are from the bun. You get me? And then it creates this kind of effect of making it look like it kind of came out of nowhere when we know it came from the bun. I'm so glad I started doing arms workouts, because if I didn't, I'd be dead right now. So I love this look. It's kind of like a halo braid because you're going to do it all the way around. It looks like a crown. It's really, really cute. So it gets kind of hard when you get to the back of your head. You can't really see what I'm doing right here, but I swept this all the way around to the back of my head, and I had to change the position of my arms to get that right. You'll figure it out. I know you will. I have faith in you. Now just keep braiding it right until the end, okay? Wrap this around the bun. And take some bobby pins just to make sure that stays down. I'm actually going to take some edge control as well. In the second option, you just want to take that braid out from where it was wrapped around the bun, and you want to kind of wrap it around at the back of your head where it ended, and now it looks like a little flower or a rose, and you just need to pin that down. So then when you've done all of that, you can take like a little hair gem like this if you want to do that. The third option is to take these little gems. You might remember these from my last prom hairstyles video. I'm kind of placing these in every second knot of the braid. Just space them out a little bit, and that is the third and final option. It's actually my favorite option, and I really hope that you liked it. Yeah. Right now, I'm in a state of mind. I wanna be in like all the time. Ain't got no tears left to cry. So I'm picking it up, picking it up. I'm living, I'm picking it up. Oh, I just want you to come. So that is actually it for today's video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please thumbs it up if you did. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications, because I'm going to be back with even more prom, wedding, formal and summer hairstyles, and I know that you guys are going to love them, and I really don't want you to miss them. Please let me know what you thought of this video in the comment section down below, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!